Good day everyone, I'm Princess Alayon and you are watching News 9. We received a good news this afternoon. We all know that the COVID-19 pandemic has been a great challenge to each and every Filipino in the past year. While this inevitable situation is effortlessly making major changes in our lives, the scientific and medical professionals proved their ability to help the entire Philippines to forge forward in this kind of crisis. One of the first brand of the vaccine is coming next month. To let you hear the divided opinion of the people, we interviewed few from the different places in the country. Rhea, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear from here. This morning I have interviewed few people about their thoughts on the said vaccine. Let's watch this. Are you willing to get vaccinated?
Yes.
Yes.
Neither.
No. Yes.
Neither.
Yes. What are your thoughts regarding the COVID-19 vaccine?
Having myself get vaccinated with you will be a big help. My income can't be even compared to others. It's just sufficient for us. Sometimes, it's not even enough. That's why I chose the latter. Because if I will decline the vaccination, it will be my loss. Mine only.
To be honest, I'm really anxious of getting myself vaccinated. Not for myself, but for my family. But the only choice I have is to get myself vaccinated. I don't make fortunes just by taking care of animals. I barely earn for myself. So, if I don't get to make myself safe, then who would do it for me? I can take the risk because that's what life's all about.
I'm not really comfortable with the idea of getting myself vaccinated. Uh, there are a lot of news circulating that the said vaccine has side effects and is not suitable for us. And based on the news, it could be based on your health condition. What if there are people who just make enough money by working themselves out? What if there are not privileged enough to get themselves checked up now?
I'm just a jeepney driver. I have no fortune to leave my family once I did not survive the side effect of the side vaccine. As much as I want to be positive and look at the brighter side of life, again, I have a family to look after. If the vaccine doesn't have a high rate of efficiency, what would happen? We can just base our life on luck.
Getting myself vaccinated is really one of my priority. I need to make a living for my family and I need to live good. Getting vaccinated is one of the ways to keep myself safe, then why not? For me and somebody who doesn't even have all things in life, it's not all about the number of people it might have killed or saved. It's about yourself. As long as you hold faith inside your heart, then it will always be okay.
I'm stuck between getting myself vaccinated or not. I don't know what would happen if my body reacts indifferently towards the said vaccine. My doubt is eating my entire body because there's no certainty and the vaccine hasn't even have a solid ground to stand. Not even one.
As a nurse,
I can call myself an expert when it comes about medicine. And this one, I myself knew that I'm oriented about the side effects of the vaccine. Nurses are considered as frontliners, and frontliners are one of the top priorities. Getting oneself vaccinated is really important in this pandemic.
And there ends our short interview about the incoming vaccine. Back to you, Aryan.
We have received a tip-off from the government saying that they couldn't handle the second vaccine anymore, thus it must be shouldered by the vaccinee. The first vaccine would still remain as a free and will still be shouldered by the government though.
A news report just aired recently and it showed the opinions of people from different places, with the idea of having the first and second vaccine given for free. It's still hard to let the people agree with themselves being vaccinated. How much more when the second vaccine must be shouldered by the vaccinee?
As much as we want the first and second vaccine to be free, the funds designated for the vaccination isn't enough. It's true that we can't make all the people agree, but we can delay the vaccination period just to make the funds sufficient for the whole country.
We cannot delay the vaccination period, but we can still filter out the vaccines, right?
What do you mean?
Well, as what you have said earlier, a news report has been recently aired, and we can clearly see that the people have divided opinions. If this issue will go public, more people will definitely oppose the idea of vaccine, and thus it will definitely delay the vaccination period.
Still, we can filter the vaccinees. They should be considered as a patient, and you as a doctor can choose your patient.
Then how about we conduct a public survey? We should ask people their opinions regarding this topic.
Excuse me, can you please spare me a second? I just want to give our main doctor, who is in charge for the vaccination, a phone call so that she could join us today in our Zoom meeting and we can discuss this matter all together. Is that all right with all of you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, please wait a moment. Thank you. I guess she's finally here. Shall we continue?
Good day, everyone.
We just received the news that the second vaccine must be shouldered by the vaccinee.
The vaccines are for free, right? What's with the sudden change?
The government gave us a tip of that there's a shortage on the funds assigned for the vaccination.
If that's the case, it would be harder for us to make the people approved with the vaccination.
And that's why we decided to conduct a public survey regarding this vaccination.
Are we supposed to be the one who will do that? It would be more convenient if the government would be the one who would do it.
We will be the one who will vaccinate the people. We are the one who's aware of its side effects and its benefits. It would be much more convenient if we would be the one who will conduct it. People need assurance not from the government, but from the different health organizations.
A good day to the people who are listening. The government has recently made an announcement about the second vaccine. But the thing is, it wouldn't be shouldered by the government anymore.
Right. According to the spokesperson, the funds designed for the vaccination isn't enough to provide vaccines for the whole country.
Life's already difficult for us, mainly worrying for our food, and we would get past a day.
You're right. We're already experiencing hardships with just finding money for our food. Then now, a second vaccine? Bet that it will cost a fortune.
We can't do anything. We're just merely farmers. If we could have been richer, then life would become easier for us. A good day to the people who are listening. The government has recently made an announcement about the second vaccine. But the thing is, It wouldn't be shouldered by the government anymore.
Right. According to the spokesperson, the funds designed for the vaccination isn't enough to provide vaccines for the whole country.
Let's face this again.
Yes, unfortunately, we are poor.
Maybe it would be worth it for us to buy the second vaccine.
How did you say that?
If you would look at the divided sides, you will figure out that the people are divided with their own opinions. Some of us might treat it as an extra expense, like what you said earlier. But if we will try to look at the brighter side, this might give us the outcome we all are wishing for this pandemic to end.
I would like to disagree, but considering your opinion, it sounds not bad. We're just occupied by the thoughts of being an extra expense and the hardship causing for our backbone to work.
Well then, I've got to go to school over this summer. Thank you.
Wait at a point. If all of the citizens of this country will become vaccinated, there will be a higher chance of the world being normal.
Okay, class, that ends our topic for today. Thank you for listening, grade 9. You can leave now if you want. Bye!
Bye, teacher.
Bye, sir.
Bye!
Bye,
Po. Bye po.
Oh, Easy, why are you still here?
I would like to ask a question po.
Sure, what would it be?
A question regarding COVID vaccine po. A news has recently been aired saying that the second vaccine will no longer be shouldered by the government. What's your thoughts about that since you also need to be vaccinated po?
To be honest, I'm not really in favor of having myself vaccinated. But if you will just look at the brighter side, you can realize the benefits of it. Besides, the money you'll be using in buying the vaccine won't go for nothing if you would be immune with the virus. So, yeah, you don't need to be worried because all might be worth it.
Thank you po.
Doc, are you sure that you can handle those reporters out there?
If this is the only way we can assure people that this vaccine will help us to live a normal life again, then yes, I can.
Doc, who told you that you will be handling this issue alone?
Let's finish this battle, shall we?
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Stephanie Sulit. Let's start this interview.
Good afternoon. This is Princess Alayon from News 9. I would like to ask our spokesperson, Ms. Simangan, is it true that the second shot of the vaccine is no longer free?
Yes, that is the truth. We don't have enough funds, so we can't shoulder the second vaccine anymore.
Good day, everyone. I'm Rhea de los Reyes, also from News 9. May I ask Dr. Sulit to answer my question? My question is it necessary to have a second shot of the vaccine?
Yes, it is necessary. Two set of vaccine makes sure that it really has an effect against the virus that is spreading in this world.
Good day, everyone. I'm Eliza May Pacante. So, may I ask the head of PGH to tell us the benefits of getting vaccinated?
The COVID 19 vaccines produce protection against the disease as a result of developing an immune response to the SARS-CoV-2 virus. Developing immunity through vaccination means there is a reduced risk of developing the illness and its consequences. This immunity helps you fight the virus if exposed. Getting vaccinated may also protect people around you, because if you're protected from getting infected from the disease, you are less likely to infect someone else. This is particularly important to protect people at increased risk for severe illness from COVID-19, such as healthcare providers, older or elderly adults, and people with other medical conditions.
This one is the most asked question from the people of the Philippines. Is it true that you are just hiding the funds to be spent for the second shot of the vaccine so that it will be no longer free?
I know most of the people today thinks of that way, but the answer is no. We did not reduce the funds that was given to us.
Corruption or social pigs, we accept what people say to us because most of the government officials are corrupt, and that's a fact. But now we are facing a pandemic. We fight a virus that is slowly killing the whole nation. Only us can work together to stop this pandemic.
If all of us just act based on our own intuitions, how will this cavalry end? How do we get back to normal life? How can our fellow Filipinos return to their respective jobs? We know a lot of bad things have happened in the past about corruptions, but for now, can we just stop judging each other and just work together?
Let's show that we can end the pandemic and let's live our normal life again, shall we?